wife just reaffirmed that those are the best quarters I've ever lived in. But I'm just not talking about the quarters by themselves, okay? The new quarters, and the quarters I normally live in are 80 years old, so that's probably a big difference. There are some positives, but I'm telling you, there are some things that we have, the services that we provide in the Army that our other services don't provide. Right, wrong, or indifferent, I'm just telling you what the facts are. And the results of this town hall meeting, I think, is marvelous. It's outstanding. You're engaged, the community is engaged, our leaders from the garrison are engaged, and that's what we need. I'd ask you to continue to advertise all the great things that you're doing here in Baumholder. Do that on your Facebook, do it in the KA, do it in Stars and Stripes, and do it on AFN. And we're doing much better at that. But from what I hear of the things that you're doing, I'd ask you to continue to be aggressive with doing that across the entire community. You ought to be proud, and I know you are proud. Share that with others, all the great things that are going on in this community. Because there's a lot of great things going on, and you ought to be proud of that, and you ought to share that with other people. Okay. I know it's getting late in the afternoon, and I'll stop talking. Questions of me about anything? You got to take advantage of Dr. McMullen back here. I know the principal, Malloy, he's probably cringing because I'm saying that, but she's a great asset resource to all of our communities throughout the Kaiserslautern and the military communities, and she's just been a great friend to us. So if you have any questions about that between she and I, hopefully we can answer. Anything else above the garrison level? Yes, ma'am. Local nationals are not affected by the furlough. So if in fact we did get a furlough, the local national employees will continue to work their normal shifts. Thank you for that. That's very true. Very true. But feel confident that if the worst case comes and we have a furlough, we have thought through the chain of command with AFES, with the exchange, with DECA, and with all of our other partners to try our best to limit the impact on the community. I will tell you that I know that we've had to reduce some hours in some of the facilities here, and to Colonel Sullivan's chagrin, I don't allow him to reduce anything unless he comes and talks to me and tells me why. But I feel as the senior mission commander that I want to play in that to ensure that I'm doing everything I can to provide the correct amount of support to the Baumholder community. But you know, AFES is a money-making organization, and we should not expect them to go in the hole because we're waiting for one soldier or family member to show up at 2 o'clock in the morning in the shop at. We just can't. That's not a good business practice. But we owe it to you to tell you why we're making that decision, when it's going to be effective, and the impact of that. We hope that this fall, as new soldiers arrive and we increase the population, that you'll see those turn around. That's the goal. But I'm keeping a pulse on that, and we watch all of that very closely. Any other questions of me? Also going to look at, when I come back, look at the facilities for some of the incoming units and then some of the units that are here as well. I'm going to have to go to the thrift shop. Yes. I love shopping in the thrift stores.
It's closed today.
I missed it. Yes, ma'am. Well, depends on what you mean by full. We're not going to be like it was previous. No, we're not going to have, there used to be well over 4,000 soldiers. The target, the near-term target, by the end of this calendar year, this fiscal year, we'll have about 3,500 soldiers is the goal. And we think that's the enduring number of what we will see for the foreseeable future in Baumholder. Are there plans to, discussions to potentially base other units here? Yes, but no decisions, and I don't expect any of those decisions to be imminent. But what I do know is that we have a plan of about 3,500 soldiers that we see to be an enduring number for the Baumholder community. Thank you for that question. Is the golf course open?
Yes, sir.
I mean, not today. I mean, it's too cold out there for that.
Still here, sir.
Still here. I'm going to come back and play some golf, and hopefully we can get together and play out there. It's a great opportunity for my wife and I to come. We love the Baumholder community. We try to get down. We don't come down here nearly enough, but we try to get here as frequently as we can. Participate in a number of your community events, and then I'm always keeping a pulse as Colonel Sullivan sends me weekly and now bi-weekly, I guess, updates on what's going on in the community, and we talk about your challenges. But I am confident that MCOM doing all that they can. I'm confident that DECA and the commissaries doing all they can. You know, I'm going to check on that frozen turkey, ground turkey. That's a new one, but I'm going to check on that. Okay. So it's a great opportunity to me to be here. Great to see you all. Look forward to chatting with you sometime in the future as well. And hopefully the sun will continue to shine in Baumholder. Thank you very much.